And we are back in Caen for the fifth game of the day between Netherlands and Latvia. This will be a good one for sure, because the Netherlands struggled in their first one against Italy earlier today, and Latvia had a great game against Hungary. These two teams played already 5 sets today. Netherlands winning their first game, Latvia losing to Hungary. And we see, Hélène, that in this competition, every teams are really close from each other. It's really difficult to know who will get a ticket on Sunday evening for the Gold Nations League. We have the ball. Look at this one. That's the ball game. Here we go. Because all teams are almost the same level. We just saw France taking on Italy 3-2. Italy lost 3-2 to the Netherlands. Well, we're expecting a great game once again. Maybe the Netherlands are a bit favorite because they have a larger bench than Latvia, with only one substitute traveling from Estonia, from Latvia.
7 players for Latvia, 13 for the Netherlands. Alfred Honk has the opportunity to switch his whole team if he wants to. Anyway, he has the possibility to give some rest to key players, which obviously is not the case for Vyacheslav Grimailovs, the coach and key player of this Latvian team. Plus, Netherlands eventually won the match this morning, and I think it's easier to recover after a win than after a loss. So let's see how Latvia can react. Last year, in the 24 Silver Nations League in Slovenia, the Dutch team won 3-1 versus Latvia, but then the Dutch had their emblematic captain, Luke Hendricks. Luke Hendricks is not here in Caen for the edition 25, and it's more difficult for the Dutch team. We saw sometime this morning a few issues of communication. The play is not as fluid as it might be with Luke Hendricks on the field. So we could have once again maybe a quite long game tonight. The first referee coming from Germany is Zvezdan Alexis Kapel. The second referee is Mirza Basic from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
So we're waiting something. Apparently, Zvezdan Alexis Kapel and Mirza Basic are ready.
Will Alfred Honk give time on the field to new players?
I will see. Apparently, Nazarizadeh will be part of this. Dino Delic, we didn't see him today.
A newcomer.
So far.
Tish van den End will start as well as the new captain, the young setter Ward Gotals, with the number 11 Alex Villagran, Mark Koenig, the giant player will start on the field, and first appearance as a libero to the youngest player in the Silver Nations League, Bowen Diaz, 17, replacing Robin van Dam for the moment. And no surprise, obviously, for Latvia, with the captain Aldis Ektermanis, number 1 Mitrush Pavlovs, number 10 Andrej Filipavicius, number 8 Aleksandr Vivkaric, number 12 Alexei Berkis, the coach and player Vyacheslav Grimailovs with his number 17, and on the bench Maxis Karlis Gronbergs. He had the opportunity to play a few points this morning. Well, no, it was this afternoon against Hungary. Less than 3 hours for Latvia between their first and their second game. And Alfred Unk in discussion with Mirza Bazic. Van den End takes his place at the net, and a yellow card for Alfred Ung to have delayed the beginning of this game. Aldis Ektermanis ready for the first serve. And let's start with a good serve.
And this will be the first one in the day. We had a lot of sitting volleyball, but no point like this.
Yeah, a replay, because both the Latvian and the Dutch player were holding the ball over the net.
Once again, the ball dancing on the net. And this first point is for Latvia.
Yeah, great block by Filipavicius, but he had the point, and the ball was still up, still in the air.
Oh, this ball is just out. Filipavicius looked to go on the very short diagonal, just a few inches away from the line.
Aletta Slakter, the assistant coach for the Netherlands, talking with Alex Villagran. A double touch whistled against Aleksandr Vivkaric. Ward Goethals behind the serve line for the Netherlands. Great set by Ektermanis.
Well, we said Latvia is able to play great games against all the teams this weekend. They only traveled with 7 players, that's true. But they're playing Great sitting volleyball. They are well organized, and this is an ace for Filip Avicus. Three-two Latvia. Oh, that's another one with the help of the net. Things will be easier with the ball for the Latvian server. Oh, he didn't see it. That's once again a good serve. And great block by Latvia. They have a strong start in that game. I mean, I like the fact that Alfred Onk is trying new things, bringing new young players on court. But of course, they maybe need also some time to adapt as a team when you make such changes. Get out the back set for Van den End. Just out. A bit too greedy on that one. Mark Koning. It's quite a shame for him not to use his height on this one. And with this 7-2 lead for Latvia, it's a third timeout called by Alfred Onk. Once again, that's a very good start for Latvia. 5-point lead in this game. Tactical one in front of Dino Deric.
And another replay.
This one has to be replayed. Filip Avicus is changing, serving hard that time on Dino Delic. But the result is the same, the point is for Latvia. Delic so much struggling with reception so far.
And the Dutch team is adapting, so Delic is now at the net.
So Wout Goethals is adapting reception, but Alfred Onk will do even more with a substitution with Dino Delic leaving the court. And Luke Adema coming in. And Wout Goethals will also no, Portman was not close enough from the second referee, so Mirza Basic decided they cannot do double substitution.
Too late.
And once again, to be replayed. So we are discussing, we are doing device, Mirza Basic sending the Dutch staff on the bench. So now nothing is matching with the device. It's difficult for both teams to find some rhythm in this game beginning. 9 points to 2 for Latvia. And now we are dealing with this substitution, which apparently was called to be double substitution, but not even working, or it was maybe called on the device, but then the player was not ready.
Yeah, 2 substitution, a setter for a setter, as Tom Portman was supposed.
Yeah, it wasn't the regular double substitution as we know it. Anyway, 9-2 serve for Latvia. Grimailovs sending this one again on the Dutch side, 10 points to 2. Surprising that Netherlands is not able to find the solution on that position. Oh, great serve once again. And the Netherlands are struggling.
Yeah, it's not easier for Adema than for Delic previously. So now Adema is at the net. Reza Nazarizadeh will try to pass on the line in front of Filipavicius. Maybe the Latvian server will change the trajectory now. No, it's still on the line. Plus, it's deflected by Adema at the net.
It's another ace for Filipavicius. I mean, he's been spending a long time behind the line now. He's not even coming into the court. Each serve is a winner. Until he breaks himself this streak. Well, the gap is already huge. 12 points for Netherlands, 12 points for Latvia, 3 for Netherlands. Of course, Latvia is in front by 9. Oh, Grimailovs, smart. Just behind the block. Well done.
Nice, hard shot.
Another point for Latvia, and for the moment, nothing is going wrong for Alfred Onk. He's looking for a solution. He's staying pretty calm on the side. Good block by Adema.
And this time, Tom Portman may be allowed to enter the field.
I mean, here he is to come in for Ward Gettels. Reza Nazarizadeh, captain on the court. Some more discussion between Mirza Bazic and the marker.
Number 2 in, number 10 out.
I hope Serbia and Hungary are not already in the hole, because this can take forever. It's 14-4. Mirza Bazic will go back to see on the computer. And number 5 is captain. Fine, Reza Nazarizadeh is captain because Götter is out. That's just some easy business. Grimailovs with the back set. And Berkis scoring another point for Latvia.
The position mistake.
Yeah, apparently Villagran is not sitting at the right spot. It's more like, hey, this game looks like esports. We spend more time behind the computer than on the court. It's the first sitting volleyball esports competition of the world. I mean, let's hope they will not turn off the light at 8 p.m. in this gym. Otherwise, we will have to reschedule everything. Lights off, balls out of the court, and we start again tomorrow morning. Come on. 16-3. And for the moment, the heroes are not on court, but behind the computer.
Just a basic. Trying to check the positions.
Maybe we should allow the player to warm up one more time after this long break. Or if we come across that the position is wrong since the very beginning, maybe we restart the entire day.
So, yeah, you have to
of course not.
restart to go back to the first mistake.
4 people behind
to
one
find
computer.
out what was the score when this first mistake occurred.
You know, it's never a good sign when you see 4 people behind one screen. Either there is some great action going on the screen or a really bad mistake. Hello, welcome. If you're joining the action, it's 7:36 here in Normandy, and we're in the 5th games out of 5 between Latvia and the Netherlands. It's 2025 Silver Nations League. So don't get confused. It is a sitting volleyball competition, but we are for the moment dealing with computer issues. 4 more minutes, maybe. Yeah, okay.
A long game with spectacular actions. It's okay.
Hey,
long game
maybe
with
we could
no
get
action at
some
all.
slow motion of the marker trying to find out what they are doing.
Not the base face.
Burkes is resting.
Sitting volleyball.
Look at this beach position. That's really nice. We have absolutely no idea around what topic the discussion is going. We should probably add a 5th person behind this computer. Could make a difference. Yeah, now the team manager of the Netherlands is asking for new warm-up. What is it? Some kind of computer break game will restart in half an hour. Is this the longest set ever? Are we ready? Oh, some meeting between Germany and Bosnia and Herzegovina right now, in the middle of the court. Okay, everyone goes there. Maybe we don't have the good referees. We have to change referees. Look, Zvezdan Aleksic Kapel is now out. No more referees, players standing. Well, what can I share, Ellen, with the people connected with us? That you're having some cherries here? Lovely.
Yeah, there was no watermelon left, so I eat cherry. Maybe
do you have some
not as healthy, but
do you have some
quite
card
good.
game? Hey, there are 4 people, 5 people, 6 people there. If we bring some card game, some Uno or something, they can play, and we just watch them live.
I think, Julien, you should go behind the computer. I think you're the one person missing to solve this.
So now the players are leaving the court.
Big problem.
Well, luckily the fans are not leaving the stands. So everybody is now leaving the court.
No more referees, no more players. Action only at the marking table.
Maybe, Ellen, I guess you were on the game sheet and you have to sit on the bench with some jersey. That's the thing. Yeah, they're looking for a player called Brock, and she's not sitting on the bench.
Can I choose my side? Because maybe there is more room left on the Latvian bench, so...
Okay, so now they changed the marker. The marker just got fired, okay? Well, we still have a chance to see some sitting volleyball action today, that's for sure. I mean, that's the first set of the 5th game. We have one more game to go after.
So this 6th of and last game of the day was at the last update rescheduled at 9 p.m. Not quite sure.
9 p.m. Are we talking
This
about
last game of the day?
9 p.m. Are we
between
talking
Serbia
about French
and
time?
Hungary.
So now we start to do some clapping. Maybe we could, Ellen, we could just go on court and try to play some sitting volleyball. Warm up again with the players. Nobody really knows what happened.
Never again.
Are they counting the points again? Okay, now what? Goethals is coming to the table. I mean, that's a funny situation to not even know what's going on. And it's 16-4.
It could be faster to restart the game.
You know that we have a mascot here.
It wouldn't be a solution, a good solution for Latvia actually currently leading.
Maybe we should
16-4, but
the mascot to do the marker. That's what we should do. Just go for a marker.
It's
They're
your
looking
day.
for a marker now. I mean, Latvian guys are having fun. The captain, all these sector minds. You know what we should do? Bring all the players here, do some interviews, some meeting with them. We have plenty of time to do so, apparently. Sometimes there is some, you know,
Dimitrij Pavlov's
rain break, whatever. But it's not raining.
relaxing on the court.
So yeah, the weather is pretty good. He just forgot swimsuit to rest here. Long chair and swimming pool. If someone can bring some cocktail to Pavlov's, of course, alcohol-free, he would be so happy just to lay on the ball and have some fresh drink. Well, by the way, we're joking, but we still don't know why the game is interrupted. And I'm sorry for the fans connecting back in Latvia, back in Riga, and the one all over Netherlands, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, wherever you are. We're really sorry that we here in France are not able to provide you with sitting volleyball action. I mean, Goethals and Van Dam are practicing, warming up with Van den Broek. But that's not what we want to see. We want to see the real game. Was Latvia actually leading 16-4? Maybe we'll have to start again with the... Yeah, they're discussing positions, players.
Interesting. On the computer, the score is now 12-3.
Oh, it's nice. You have the photographer playing sitting volleyball with the players. Maybe they're really waiting for you, Ellen, to go there to do some set. Yeah. Yeah, just go.
I can't. I made a wish. I will never try to play sitting volleyball again. It's definitely too difficult for me.
Wait.
Nice attempt. Julien, you will try again. Okay, I keep your glasses. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Julien Lutranger, French commentator, needing some action and joining the photographer and the Dutch players to warm up. Oh. So for The blonde girl, it's okay. For the tall guy, it's not possible to sit backcourt and to play a little bit. Julien now trying to get some information on what is going on, because we have no clue. So the new score on the screen is now 12-3. It may be at this moment that the mistake occurred. So Mirza Bazic is explaining the situation to the two captains, Aldis Aktermanis for Latvia, Ward Goethals for the Netherlands. Vyacheslav Grimailov's apparently not very happy about the solution found by the officials.
Because the scorer was new, we can't go back, we can't find where things went wrong. We're taking lots and lots of time to try and discuss it. Everybody's getting calls. Ultimately, we want to have a match of volleyball. So we're on live stream as well at the moment.
So apparently there is a problem in the points counting. And we're back to 12-3 on the scoreboard. It was 16-4. And now, of course, Latvia does not agree to lose 4 points on a decision. They don't agree.
Only 1 point less for the Netherlands, 4 points for Latvia. It seems quite unfair, but I think it's a rule when the position mistake occurred at this score. You have to retake the play from this point.
Yeah, apparently there is no good solution on the problem that's happening. And of course, if Latvia does not agree with the solution...
Just go back on the field and play now.
I mean, Latvia is not responsible for the mistake,
no.
That's for sure. Netherlands neither. I mean, no one is really responsible, and that's not the question to find who is responsible. But at some point, we have to carry on that game.
And your proposition is also not normal. It's very good for one team, and it's horrible for second team.
It's not, because then we have to...
At this point, they must find an agreement, and even if it's a little bit unfair for Latvia, I think they should accept.
Yeah, I mean,
to play
for
with,
sure there is some regulation
they still have a
on how to
comfortable advantage.
Yeah, there is a regulation on. There is a problem. What's the regulation? How we deal with it? What is the solution? How we correct it?
And everybody is back to the computer now.
Let's say fine. The mistake. Okay. They can take 1 point. Okay, it's normal situation. Second referee told me you're arrogant. No, he's arrogant. I told him it's not good. I told him it's not good. He said, no, I'm good. You get the yellow card.
And then for sure they will have to rewarm after such a long break.
This is getting completely ridiculous to discuss for hours. Because we can discuss for 1 more hour. They will not find the good solution. It was maybe when, you know, they decided to substitute Dino Delic, and at this moment there was some problem in the rotation.
From the very beginning, we didn't quite know if Tish van den Ende was on the field or Alex Villagran.
I mean, we have two referees checking jersey numbers, checking the rotation sheet. It's basically what they do before the game starts. And now at some point, okay, there is a mistake, but there might be some regulation. What do we do in case there is a mistake?
Alfred Onk comes and talks
Yeah,
with
this is
Grimailov. Maybe they can find a solution by themselves.
yeah. Now the score is again 13-3. So now Latvia gained a point on the scoreboard. I mean, those are not images you want to show, you want to see. It's something has to happen, or maybe we put a show on the court just to entertain the crowd. But we cannot wait like this for hours. I mean, we tried to do some entertainment going to play with the players. We got kicked out of the court. So that's now the image that
But
we are
you-
showing. It's
you-
amazing. It's amazing. Well, we maybe just... Okay, so... Any decision? Captains are called by the referees. Goethals, Ektermanis. And now it's 17-5. We were 16-4 before the break, and now it's 17-5. So some team, both of them, gained 1 point with that break. Okay, that's...
It will go a little faster now, but I'm not quite sure this could be a solution.
There's a referee mistake, so they wanted to start the second again because they thought the referee was making mistakes. We don't want to do that.
The full set 0-0. Full game.
They don't want to. We don't want to start.
Of course not. They asked to start the game again.
Talking about something to bring forward. Like when they made a mistake and one play wrong in like rotation, like messed up.
Yes, of course, if there is a mistake, one of the solutions that got suggested was to start the game again 0-0. But of course, Latvia do not agree with that.
Thanks to Maxis Carlis, Gronbergs
Yeah, we are talking with the players here. It's
coming and trying to explain us the situation.
yeah. So apparently they got some struggle when they wanted to put Reza Nazarizadeh as a captain on court, but he was not in the rotation, so they could not put him as a captain when Wout Goethals left the court. But this is probably not the only mistake. I mean, this discussion will never end. Of course, Netherlands want to restart the game 0-0. And of course, Latvia doesn't want to. But for sure, when the game got interrupted, it was 16-4, and now we are 17-5 on the scoreboard of the venue.
Oh, come on, you guys. There's one match left this evening. Serbia and Hungary.
You're gonna play again, guys. You have been on the court. You will play. The result is your.
Still have a match to play. Definitely.
We are not agreeing. Where's our start? We will not agree to start the game from the beginning, yeah? Because you have played and we have
9 p.m.
This is like true result. This is not
won't be the right schedule for the very last game of this long day of competition.
Yeah, this can just last forever. I mean, someone has to be the boss in this venue to make a decision. Because if
Plus, after too long a break, you can't even restart it. Now you have to reschedule it.
no, but I mean, if we discuss
Tomorrow.
it, everyone has his opinion on what we should do, what we should not do. It's not something we can do. We cannot discuss forever. Someone who is responsible for making a decision, and we have to make a decision. What do we do with that situation? And of course, this situation will not please everyone, that's for sure. But there is a regulation, and regulation is not made to please people. It's just made to have some rules, to know what to do in all type of situations. I mean, we'll just wait. We just cannot do anything else than waiting and see if at some point the players come back on court. But hopefully Serbia and Hungary are still back at the hotel, having some good rest, some good dinner. Because it's not worse to come now. Serbia is just arriving at the venue there, and they should be disappointed to see that it's not even a sitting volleyball game. It's a huge meeting here around the marker table. What is
They
going on?
may believe that the score is only 17-5 in the first
Maybe,
set.
you know what?
They don't know
I have an
is
idea.
that for good the score is 0-0 in the first set.
Maybe we didn't have enough of sitting volleyball today. They did not want to refund tickets, so it has to be long enough, so they don't need to refund tickets. And that's why we're earning some minutes here. Remember, the first game started this morning 9 a.m. And it's 8 p.m. We're in the middle of the fifth game, and no one knows how we can carry on that game. Who is on the court, who is sitting on the court, who is playing, who is serving. I mean, the only thing we know is that Latvia is taking on the Netherlands. That's what we know. But the scoreboard is not matching what we saw on the field. Probably the position on court were not matching what is on the device of the marker.
Plus now, after so long a break, I'm not even sure the Latvian players know what was their position on the court.
I mean, hopefully the device can say it. Do you think we should already ask for all the teams to change plane tickets on Sunday? It will never be over. Sunday will never be over. We have 15 games to be played in that Silver Nations League. It's only the fifth one,
So,
and we're discussing. I mean, let's finish the set as it is, 16-4. We had players on court played as it is, and then restart on new positions in a couple of points. Of course, 16-4, the set is not over. It's sports. But if the position is not matching the device, and I don't know. And we can go back, start again, to count again and again. Imagine this happened in the first game of the day at 9:20. Well, let's say we will be back when the game will start again. It's absolutely not worth to stay here and to just entertain you. And we are really sorry if you are following the broadcast that you have to see those kind of images here. It's kind of ridiculous that after more than half an hour of break, we are not able to restart the game. But let's talk to you when we have players on court. It will be a lot easier.
Like standing and not playing.
Это баба сказала, что вы продолжаете, они сейчас что-то там. Если вам что-то не понравится, пишите про это. Потому что,
Okay.
Mistake was made by the scorer. 12-4. On that result was made a mistake by scorer. 12-4. We have it also on the paper. Everything was good in the history.
Okay, let's just Okay.
блядь.
Yeah, that was one mistake where he made the mistake with the change. With the change. So we had, otherwise he didn't play.
12-3 and they 1 point 12-4. It was when the serve. No. We are going back when the mistake was made.
The mistake was made with the 12.
And we can make serve. And you say,
Так, а где они на следующий? В чем ошибка?
We have what sounds like a final decision. Luckily, we discussed that much. So, the score on the scoreboard here is 17-5 because it was wrong displayed when the break happened. That's the real score on the device. We had 16-4, but the real score when they stopped the game was 17-5. But they come back to the point where the mistake was made on the device, and that was
12-3.
12-4.
12-4 eventually.
12 for
Okay.
Latvia, 4 for the Netherlands. Both sides agreed to start the game again at 12-4 in the first set. But they want to know.
Hallelujah.
They want to know who has to be on court and in what position.
Yeah, because now
Yeah, you have to know who has to be on court.
not obvious to remember.
And then there will be the question maybe around warming up again or not.
Yeah.
It's such an unreal situation that we are having a 40 minutes break and the discussions are not over. They are not over. So apparently they have to go back point by point to go back to 12-4. Well, and apparently, I don't know if that's true or if it's the Netherlands trying to find advantage of the situation, but it could be that in the regulation, in such case, we have to go back to 0-0, which of course does not please Latvia because they were leading. So I don't know if that's an official regulation, but no one is really able to say what the regulation is, and they are just agreeing on coming back apparently to 12-4 to restart from there, but then it can take an additional hour to know who is sitting where. I mean, for Latvia, we know that Granbergs was out. He did not come in that game, that's for sure. But on the Dutch side, we had already so many substitutions, and when they happen and blah, blah, blah. This could be an additional 30 minutes now. And of course, Serbia and Hungary are asking if they will play tonight or not. I mean, we are fine with everything. We're just waiting for players to come back on court. But it's still not over. Discussions are not over.
And great news, as the two teams are back on the field, trying to warm up a little bit. So, for the Dutch team, at the net, Mark Koning, Luka Dema, Reza Nazarizadeh on the back line, the young libero Bowan Deas, the captain Ward Goethals are now serving. Tish van den Ende restarting on the score of 12-3.
Yeah, finally, it was not 12-4. It was my bad. They went back to 12-3. But apparently, this is not 13-3 for Latvia with a great block from Grimailovs. Rezdan Azari. Oh! Is this the point for Netherlands? It is!
Was not the ball behind the antenna? Well, no matter, I don't say anything.
No, but the head dig
that's
from
okay.
Bowen the Haas.
Just keep playing.
And then Rezdan Azarizadeh playing it. That was crazy. Good serve.
Really weird what is happening in Le Palais des Sports.
Burkis. Azarizadeh scoring 5th point for the Netherlands. Well, I'm just happy the game is underway again. Oh no, my God. There are some more discussions with the marker. No, it's good. Let's go. Well, maybe Mark Cunning needed some more warm-up. He didn't have it. Anyway, 14-5 for Latvia in this first set. If you're joining the action, yeah, the game started a long time ago, but there were a lot of discussions about some, we don't really know, position mistake or device not working properly. It's whatever. Six points for the Netherlands, and we have Luc Adema serving. Oh, wow! Great dig. Ektermani is finding the solution on the line. Well played by the Latvian captain. I mean, at least with that situation, everyone is smiling on court, and that's the positive thing. We're playing in such a positive and relaxed atmosphere now, even if this game is important for the Silver Nations League, of course. Because if you remember, Latvia lost their opening game to Hungary. Netherlands struggled to beat Italy 3-2. Oh, this ball has been played on the other side of the net. It's whistled against Thijs van den Ende.
Yeah, it was a one-hand set attempt by Grimailovs.
We are to 16-7. It reminds me of some score we already saw on the scoreboard almost. It was not exactly that one, but looks like. And Mirza Bazic is discussing with this marker again. Something is getting wrong with that computer. Maybe it's the computer.
No.
Maybe it's the computer. And he is back there. Let's call this meeting the G3. It's a huge meeting, happening a lot of time. But we're fine to carry on. 16 for Latvia, 7 for the Netherlands. Well done. Van den Ende finds some great angle just behind the net. No doubt, the ball is out. This point is for the Netherlands. Long serve. One-hand reception, miscommunication, Pavlov's and Filipovic's.
And little by little, the Dutch team is back in this first set. With a huge block by Mark Cunning.
Oh, he's a strong guy. With giant arms, and timeout called by Latvia. 16 for Latvia, playing in red. 11 for the Netherlands in white. The atmosphere around this game, it's now so special. We spent more time discussing than playing sitting volleyball, that's for sure. And each time Mirza Bazic is turning towards this computer, I'm afraid something will happen. So if you were wondering, is number one is on the court? Yes, Alex Villagran is there. He's ready to serve. Oh! Now we can play. Point for Latvia. Net fault called against Ward Goethals. And he fully agrees with the decision of the first referee. Zvezdan Aleksic Kapel, maybe one of the longest game of his refereeing career. Nazarizade, great block by Viv Carrix. $18 for Latvia, 11 for the Netherlands. Well judged, Bowen de Aas. At least we are lucky to discover this very young player, Bowen de Aas, 17 years old. Is he already 17? Not yet. He will turn 17 only in August.
No, he will turn 18 on the 17th of August.
No, he will turn 17.
Oh,
he's only 16.
He's 16 right now.
Yeah, he's
sorry
16. He will turn 17 in August.
Yeah,
oh, sorry
sure.
about that.
For
If family
sure.
is watching,
Yeah.
we apologize. He was born in 2008.
He's not even
Oh, wow.
17 yet.
Oh, that's some achievement already at this young age to play in the starting six of the Silver Nations League. Another point for the Netherlands. Serve is out, just for a couple of millimeters. And that's our four-point lead for Latvia. The return is direct, clever play by Luka Dema. That's not maybe the best judgment by Pavlovs. This ball looked to be really long. And Netherlands are only 2 points behind now. One more point for Adema. And this is some kind of comeback that we might hear about after the game. Primailovs finally finding the side out. $20 for Latvia, 18 for the Netherlands. Nazarizade blocked by Pavlovs. He was waiting for him, for this ball to come back in position 3. Just waiting for the swing of the tall Dutch guy. Adema, another block for Berkis. I don't even understand why they don't send the ball to Mark Cunning. He's sitting there in position 2, that tall guy. But they're just avoiding asking him. Of course, he's sitting in front of Grimailovs.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why, because Grimailovs is very tall also,
Yeah, that's true.
and maybe more experience
That's true, but yeah.
than Mark Koenig.
But definitely the solution they asked with Adema was not the best one, apparently, because that's not what the Netherlands expected. Timeout, being led by 4 points.
And another substitution asked by Alfred Onk, the Dutch coach. Tom Portman.
Portman is in for Goethals.
Yeah, it happened before, but as we went back in the set, so maybe the
I guess
substitutions
all the
were
substitutions got cancelled.
cancelled.
Yeah, because the first substitution was not the right one, and now we're wondering who is the captain. It's a scenario we had for 1 hour apparently, but this one is fine. Reza Nazarizadeh is the captain on the court, and he's the one swinging it. Great block, Pavlovs. I mean,
and we're now only 2 points far.
I mean, with what we saw, with the
the
scoreboard staying 17-5 for Latvia, it would sound fair that Latvia wins this first set. Even if there is nothing to say it's fair or not, but at least no one want the atmosphere of the game to change, which doesn't mean Netherlands cannot win the game. But this set from Berkes is not a clean one, and that's a point for Netherlands.
And the first set point for Latvia.
Out, libero number 1 in.
The net moved, but it was from under with the legs. Great dig, Latvia. Oh, just a bit too long. 4 more set points to come for Latvia. And this time, on the side out, Luka Dema serving. Hector Manis with a great reflex. Grimailovs with the tip. Nazarizadeh. Oh, the ball is alive. Grimailovs for Hector Manis. Great dig. Transition set. This is almost free ball for Latvia. Grimailovs blocked by Nazarizadeh. Just out. And this is another set point saved by the Netherlands.
It's difficult for Grimailovs to find a powerful spike in this position.
Block and counter block, the point for Reza Nazarizadeh. And Hector Manis will request some timeout. Of course, 24 for Latvia, 22 for the Netherlands. So close, but still so far away from winning this first set. Could be one of the longest set in the volleyball history. Could be. The game started around, I cannot remember, 7:15 or 7:20. That's more than 1 hour for one set. You know what happened in between. And of course, no one is responsible, and that's not the question. But it's still such a long set for players, officials, and all people being involved around. Ball kids, even if all of them are not kids, but people handling the balls, volunteers around the venue, and also the broadcasting team, who is doing an amazing job in such a long day that is still not over. Because if you are with us and if you love sitting volleyball, We have at least 2 more sets after that one, and 1 more game between
One
Serbia and
extra
Hungary.
game.
Yeah. You want some sitting volleyball action? You will have a lot. Burkis for the reception. Ektermanis, good block. Ektermanis one-hand set. Grimailovs for Pavlovs. Ektermanis with the block out to conclude this first set. 25-22. Can you believe it? This first set is now over.
After 1 hour and 10 minutes,
Yeah, something like that.
the first set is over. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just be very focused on not making any mistake on positions right now. Just asking the device to work properly for the next 3 hours. But this is kind of crazy what happened. I mean, Mark Koenig has the smile, of
Yeah.
course. I mean,
Keeping a good sense of humor on the best thing to do.
maybe we have to inform Netherlands that dinner will be cold tonight for them. Well, anyway,
If the kitchens are not closed in the hotel.
I'm afraid there are some discussion between Mirza Bazic
Yeah.
and the scorer. But I mean, everything restarts again with new positions
quite
now.
worried because Mirza Bazic went back to the table.
I mean, that situation in
The coaches haven't given their rotation yet, so
Alfred.
no possible mistake
Yeah.
for the time being.
Alfred.
But
Yeah,
the
hopefully.
next minutes
Do you know? Hopefully there is no
are
mistake
very important.
on the full roster, that all the players are on the list, and that they don't ask a player to be in the starting 6 without being on the game list. This would be something different if the player is not registered for the game, which technically should not happen because those rosters are the same than the one we showed earlier today. So Alfred Honk got the starting 6 to Mirza Bazic. I mean, on the Latvian side, as always, there is not a lot of surprise because apparently Maxis Kalis Grenbergs will start out of the court. The only thing we know for the game, Ellen, is that Latvia won the first set 25-22. We're not asking why, how, but they won the set. And they are leading in this game. And they are also looking for their first victory in this tournament. One thing is sure, Italy will overnight here in Caen without any victory tonight, that's for sure. But we could technically have Latvia also having a victory tonight. And then, of course, Serbia or Hungary, one of the two, will get a second victory because they won their opening game today. So let's check who is on court. Portman will start. He was not in the starting 6 in the first set.
So,
Well, no surprise. Grenbergs is on the bench on the Latvian side. De Haas is the libero.
and 2 setters on the field for the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Wout Goethals and Tom Portman.
Van den End and Nazarizade playing middles. Luca Dema and Koning I mean, Nazarizade is playing middle blocker in terms of position where he spike, but he's not getting replaced when he's on the back row because he also has some good receiving and defending
I
skills.
think Mark Koenig doesn't defend
Yeah, not a lot. That's true.
a lot, so it's better to have Bowen Diaz, the young libero,
What a lucky save.
going on Koenig.
Oh, great by Latvia. This ball came so unexpected. And the first point of the second set is for Latvia. And Uldis Hector Manis. A great serve. But then he faked the spike to just have this tip behind the block. Clever played by Luca Dema.
Yeah, this tip proved to be a good solution against Italy.
Discussion between Gettals and Zvezdan Aleksic Kapel.
Look, Adema doesn't quite agree with the referee's decision. I think he had his hands up.
Another discussion. Two-1 Latvia. Not easy to get some rhythm in this fifth game of the day. And if Grimailovs was falling asleep, he's now fully awake with the ball he got in the head. 2-all. Look at Dema. Grimailov. Good block by the Dutch team. This ball falls in the range part of the court. And this one is just out. Oh, he was aiming to this magic square there behind position 1. That's just out of bounds for a couple of centimeters. Portman, Nazarizade, great connection and great area found by Nazarizade where no one can dig. Portman always has the smile. Is Darren in touch? (6-3) for Netherlands.
This one got touched by Romailovs.
Always the help of the net. Ace for Nazarizade. 9 points to 4. It's touched by Portman.
Yeah.
Just touched by Portman. Yeah, we were on the perfect angle to see it. And Zvezda and Alexic couple made the right decision on that one. That was close, if not in. Anyway, the referee's decision is always a good one. And the point for Mark Koning.
And the line referee thought this ball was out, but eventually Alexis Campbell, Zvezda and Alexis Campbell gave the point.
Strong spike on Portman. Yeah.
No possible discussion, no hesitation on the last action with this great attack on the line.
Tactical serve attempt by Pavlovs. Missed. And this is still a 6-point lead for the Netherlands.
And good job by Bo Andreas. He has very good hands. He slides fast. Very promising young player.
Lifting call against Tom Portman. This point is for Latvia with Aleksandrs Vivkareks able to conclude the point. Even if the Netherlands asked that he played the ball over the net, which was not the case. Another lifting whistle against Tom Portman. And this will be a substitution now for the Netherlands with Dino Delic coming in for Tom Portman. Not quite happy, Tom Portman, was due to decision the two lifting whistled against him. But as we already mentioned today, it's really hard to see what the correct decision is, and especially if we have to watch to any slow motion, it's not the way we are supposed to judge liftings. I did the same comparison, you know, when they are walking 20 kilometers walking and some judges are judging if they are running or not, losing contact with the floor. It's normal speed, not on the slow motion, otherwise.
It's so cruel sometimes.
Doesn't make any sense, and it's what is difficult in this sport. It's not a rule that you can apply. It's not in or out. It's what the referees are judging, and it doesn't make their task easier. A 6-point lead for Netherlands, and Luke Adema is ready to serve. This point is in, and it's for Bowen de Haas. Yeah, he will not score a lot with that libero jersey, but this point is for him on the statistics lines.
And he gets congratulations from his coach, Alfred Onk.
Well, Latvian side is not quite happy with the decision made by the referees about a spike that got touched or not touched by the block. Oh, and some yellow card is popping out. Yeah, we were missing some yellow card in that game. It started with a yellow card for Alfred Onk.
Yeah. Even before the
first point. Yeah, it was already not good underway. So now we'll have another yellow card.
Yeah, it was a bad sign.
So we will lose some additional time. He will probably call captain or coach or whatever. Yeah. One yellow card for Vyacheslav Grimailovs.
And I think that in the stands, the Serbian players got some snacks.
Lucky them. We should maybe go and commentate in the stands, Ellen, if we want to get some. What is it? Oh, they take second timeout in a row?
It's not forbidden.
Absolutely not. It's not. At least we will have had some funny moments in that game. And the game is not over. We have Netherlands just about to equalize one set. Oh.
A catch whistled. And the 20th point for Netherlands. 21st now. Long streak behind the serve line for Luke Adema.
A bit too late, a bit too much of movement from De Haas. And then he cannot control properly his dig.
It was a clever shot by Filipavicius. too much like a dunk for Razan Azarizadeh. A catch whistled again.
That's 4 touch on the Dutch side. It's even Alfred Ong showing
Yeah,
it. He knew
he
it.
showed it before the first referee. Many blockers in front of Razan Azarizadeh, who couldn't find a solution.
Blocked by Dino Delic. And the Netherlands are getting closer and closer to win this second set, which would mean an equalizer, 1-all.
And it means a minimum of 2 extra sets.
At least.
Yeah. We also could have our first tiebreak of the day.
Oh, this pass from Wout Goethals was not the cleanest one. Net fault against Latvia and Pavlov's. Oh, wow! Zhumailov tried some nose control, unsuccessful. And this is set point for the Netherlands now. It's on an ace of Razan Azarizadeh. This is 25-16 for the Netherlands. 1-all. Both teams will change side, and we will go in set number 3 in a few seconds.
And I'm gonna ask the Serbian players for some snacks.
25-22 for Latvia in the first one. 25-16 for the Netherlands in the second one. Well, 1-all. This will be, anyway, one of the longest games. We are not there to have like a 5-setter now. Of course not. But with the break in the middle of the first one, and that's a very long day. I mean, Netherlands and Latvia, they already played 5 sets today. And the last game is, for now, if I got it right, scheduled at 10 p.m. start of the game.
But with at least...
Well, it's written latest
2
at...
sets to be played in this game. I think 22 is quite optimistic.
Yeah, that's the message I got. Latest. And that's a good question to get latest at 10, because if we're going to 5, it can technically not start at 10. So does it mean the game will be postponed? That's the information we will get pretty soon now to keep you posted, especially if you are waiting for the game between Serbia and Hungary, just to let you know what will happen.
And what happens on this first rally was a big block by Dimitri Pavlovs for Latvia. Gurmailev's not very lucky with his serve. A little bit too long once again. What Goethals now for the Dutch team. And great play by Gurmailovs. Accelerating, playing directly to Filipavicius. And a great finish by the number 10 of Latvia.
Oh, this ball looks to be in. So now we're calling the line judge?
Yeah, that's the second time he doesn't follow the line judge. As we are positioned just in front of the line, I think the ball was in. And another yellow card for the Dutch side. I think for Academa. Expressing himself a little bit too much. Great back set by Ward Goethals. He takes the ball very high over his head and just a little wrist movement. And it's very difficult to read where he's gonna send the ball. Not bad either by Hector Manis. Watching Filipavicius for the finish. The Latvian captain now serving. Yeah, Lukadema attacked directly in the antenna. Adema not more successful with this attempt on the diagonal. And Hector Manis keeping serving on Nazarizadeh to prevent him to be in good position for attacking. And a substitution called by Alfred Unk. Adema out, Villagrán in. And Nazarizadeh at the net. And Bowen Diaz for the reception. And the side out obtained by the Dutch side. Villagrán on Gurmailovs. Great cover by Gurmailovs. 5-point lead for Latvia in this third set. And yeah, screen Grumailov forgot. And he had his hands up. And the ball was touched by Reza Nazarizadeh, so it's a 9th point for Latvia. Still 5 points ahead. Oh, clever from Dino Delic, pretending he would set this ball. And surprising Grumailovs, as the ball was on the Latvian side. Screen again. (11-5). Berkis on Boandias, but the young guy passing well. Another mistake on attack for the Dutch team, and timeout called by Alfred Unk.
12-5 for Latvia in this third set. Well, the good thing about what we see today, even if the day is really long and we have one more game, is that this competition proves that the level of sitting volleyball is increasing, and we have team getting really close in that Silver Nations League compared to what we saw, if you remember, during Bronze Nations League a couple of years ago. There was a big difference between the team finishing first and the team fighting not to be last. But in that competition, you have the feeling each team can beat the other. And that's some great fun, great entertainment to watch this. I mean, we are close to the conclusion of day one, and we have absolutely no idea who will get a ticket for the Gold Nations League next year. Absolutely no idea. Italy doesn't have a single victory, but technically tomorrow, Italy, they're playing Latvia at 9, and they're playing Serbia at 3:45. They could turn tomorrow evening with 2 victories. It could be. I mean, I hope you have some calculator with you, because it might be we will have to go until set ratio or even more, which it would be crazy. Another point for Latvia. And Vyacheslavs Grimailovs coming behind the serving line. Even he has a smile on his face, and it's not very often that he's smiling on court, always being very focused. The playing coach from this Latvian selection. Touched by Pavlovs.
Great serve by Goethals, but great save by the Latvian team. And another substitution with Edwin van den Broek. Quite experienced player taking place at the net. He was in the starting six this morning. And already the first point for Edwin van den Broek. Now to serve. And an ace to begin. Blackout found by Viv Carricks. And the point will be replayed. This powerful spike by Nazarizadeh. Hard to say whether it was on the line or not. And the final word for Latvia and Alexei Berkis. 17-10 now. A little bit too long for the Sektermanis. Fast play. See the arm of Vicarix was up even before Alde Sektermanis had the ball in his hands for the set.
7 points lead for Latvia in this third one, 18-11.
Good shot by Alexei Berkis.
Nazarizadeh just tipping it behind the net towards position 4. Berkis was too much to the inside and Pavlidis too much back on court.
Very smart and very well done. A lifting whistled. Not really important as Gurmailov's had found a big blockout.
A lifting whistled against Mark Koning. Let's see it again. Yeah, he pushed a bit on his left arm to gain some centimeters, but maybe he doesn't need it. He's tall enough. And that's an ace for Viv Carricks. And timeout, Netherlands led by 10, 22-12. You see Hungary waiting to warm up, and you see the broadcast team with Clément and Arnaud in the background working on this live stream. What is one of the longest day for this live stream?
The two teams back on the court. With courage, ready to serve. And no timeout left for Alfred Unk in this third set. Tom Portman is back. He's gonna take the set in place of Dino Delic.
(23-12). Latvia is 2 points away from gaining this third set. That's another ace just touched by Mark Koning. And he prevents Bowen Diaz to have a proper reception. Set point, Latvia.
Tom Portman in reception, penetrating very fast.
What a huge block by Pavlidis to conclude this third one. 25-12. Latvia is leading 2-1.
To Robin van Dam and Van Zevenbergen. Finally reaching the Dutch bench. Oh, a little break needed by Luc Adema and Tish van den Ed. Back to the restroom.
Hector Manis is taking as much rest as possible on the bench. Is he the most experienced player on this Latvian side? No. Vivkarex is 58. Hector Manis is 52. But those guys are, both of them, very experienced players. This is the first day of the Silver Nations League. 3 of the 4 games finished went to the tiebreak. Netherlands defeating Italy 3-2. Hungary defeating Latvia 3-2. France defeating Italy 3-2. And it is still possible that this one goes into 5-set before the last game, not before 9:45. Definitely not, because there is at least one more set to be played between Netherlands and Latvia, and the last game will feature Hungary and Serbia. Can you believe that Serbia played the first game this morning at 9? That's also a long stretch. Hopefully they had time for great lunch, maybe even go for some sightseeing in Caen, some nap. But they're already back in the venue for a long time, maybe heading to the locker room now to start warming up. Could be. Oh, hello! We love plushies here during this live stream.
Captain Pick.
Captain Pick was here, and look who is with us, Hélène. René de Mol is with us. Yeah, we are cuddling with this plushie. He's a real mascot, and he's loving the action, long action of sitting volleyball in Friday.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, discussion.
What happens again?
Discussion.
Yeah, and I guess that Alde Sector Manis maybe doesn't speak very good English. So
Yeah, that's translator for sure.
that's why Dimitris Pavlovs is allowed to take part in this discussion. Zvezdan Alexis Capel wanting everything to be clear.
Captain shaking hand. So did they do any coin toss or something after set number 3? No, apparently not. But something is wrong. Oh yeah, it's not 1 set all. It's 2 sets to 1. Yeah, for sure.
And how is it possible? Because it's
I guess it's when
also
they,
written that it's the 4th set,
yeah,
which is
could be
good.
when they will put the first point that we will get 2 sets to 1. Could be. Let's see. If by chance the scoreboard changes on its own. First point for the Netherlands. Yes,
And
now it's 2 sets to
oh.
1. Woohoo! The scoreboard is with us.
Congrats, Julien. You had the right answer.
This is just called the luck of the beginner, you know? Netherlands leading 2-0 in this 4th set.
That was a huge block. Another block by Pavlovs, this time, but again on Lukadema. And Robin van Dam, the first libero, is back on the field for the Dutch team. So Bowen Diaz played quite well. He obviously has not yet the level reached by Robin van Dam.
Great serve by Nazarizade. Oh, this is another good one. Just escaping the line for a couple of inches. Wow. That was powerful. Look how... Yeah, this was close. I mean, inside is the same. Nobody can receive this one. Oh, this was also a long one, but Van Dam decides to take the reception. Oh, the dig by Portman. So much uncontrolled. For all... Is there any kind of... They tried to do some kind of pancake. It took like ages for Zvezda Naleti's couple to whistle. 5 points to 4. Netherlands in front. Good block by Koning. This one is out. And that's another point for the Netherlands. And apparently on some actions, Alfred Onk is asking his players not to put any block. 2 touches. Yeah, Alfred Onk is happy with the decision. I mean, if everyone is happy with the referee decision, it might be the good one.
Yeah.
Hector Manis, Latvian captain. Oh, Goethals with the back set. Reza Nazarizadeh behind the 2-meter line. Good player. And he will not be far away to get some more individual awards on Sunday afternoon if he carries on to play at that level. No doubt the ball is in. Alexeis Berkis. We see that swing with his left shoulder again. Well done, Villagran. And the Netherlands are playing with this 2 points lead. It's not a comfortable one, but still better leading than being led. That's now a 3 points lead, 9 to 6 for the Netherlands. Oh, Hector Manis. He was completely falling down while setting, which did not make things easier to control the ball. And that's another ace for Koning. And they will adapt in reception with Hector Manis going to take the reception. Berkis to take the setter position. It's funny how Latvia is always able to adapt on their own when something is not going as planned. They have no head coach standing there. They're just discussing and trying to say, okay, I will take reception, just move it this way. And Pavlov's taking the set, or Burke is taking the set, is also an option.
Yeah. They know each other perfectly.
Nazarizadeh, he is having a great straight in that set.
Great dig by Villagran.
And it's in. Perfectly done by Luca Dema. Oh wow, lucky dig. Portman with the backhand. If Netherlands score that point, that's a crazy one. Great dig, Wout Goethals.
Again by Goethals.
Oh, Villagran just not controlling what he is doing. He didn't make a decision if he just wanted to put some air under the ball or just sending on the other side of the net. And then basically he just sent it into the net. Another point for the Netherlands. They're pushing to get these 4 sets. They need it if they want to go to a tiebreak. Portman, a bit too greedy on the deep serve. Good blockout played by Andres Filipovics. Great block, Wout Goethals. Nazarizade was a good serve. Hector Manis. Oh, wow! Lucky snooker dig. Latvia is only 3 behind. 15 for the Netherlands, 12 for Latvia. Good swing by Mark Koning. I don't know how the 27th of June is normally called here in Normandy, but we should rename it Tiebreak Day. Oh, lucky one with the head for Koning. Lifting against Wout Goethals. Hector Manis. Koning was a great block. He's just so tall when sitting in position 3. Great height, great blocking attitude for the number 20. Oh, one end set. Once again, it's a tough one. Hector Manis a bit losing in quality in his set, especially this back set when he's falling backwards. Super tough for him to keep it in between them tennis. Goethals with the serve, just over the blocker. Great dig, Reza. Nazarizade, just a bit too long.
And once again, Latvia find very soon a solution by sending Hector Manis in the reception line, while Filipovics took the set.
Wout Goethals for Villagrán, touched by Latvia. And this is a 5 points lead, 19-14. And you see Hungary is warming up. Ferenc Szekely, Robert Kertész, and
they put
his
on
teammates.
their match jersey.
Oh, and they're just like warming up with Serbia, actually watching the action here. That's funny to see. Normally each of them has a side on the warm-up court, training court. But no, they're practicing together because they want to see the action. They want to see if they will be on court in a couple of points or after the tiebreak, which could make a huge difference in terms of timing. Nazarizade blocked. Van Dam with the great reflex. The ball is alive. Portman for Villagrán. Great rally. Nazarizade, another great cover by Van Dam. On once again with the foot. What a point! And this point goes to Netherlands.
Almost a pity to stop this rally.
What a rally won by the Netherlands. Yeah. Crazy point. 20 for the Netherlands, 15 for Latvia. This time Burkis finds some space just in between the blockers. Nazarizadeh was completely late on that one. He even never moved towards position 4. Nazarizadeh, oh, directly with the first contact. That's a bit of surprise for Latvia. They were not expecting the ball to come so soon. Points for Latvia. That's a position that they should side out pretty soon because Grimailov is serving well. Oh! Nazarizadeh, good swing from position 2. What a game we have.
Yeah, Philippe Favier just could have finished. Oh.
Great serve, Nazarizadeh. That's an ace. 23-17. What a quality in that serve.
He was looking for this one for a while, and eventually he gets it.
And now he can change and serve on the line. This is something he's able to do. Whoa. Anyway. That was a great serve. Powerful, perfect. Depth. Well played. That full whistle against Luc Adema. Of course, this doesn't make the Dutch number 12 happy. But apparently, that's the conclusion. Contact of Robin van Dam was not good. And that will adapt in reception with Portman and Nazarizadeh also receiving now. What Göttal's conclusion. Net was moving, but it was the ball falling on the net apparently. 24-20. That's a set point to find the equalizer. 2-set-all.
Yeah, and that's a tiebreak point.
And to offer us a fourth tiebreak in the day. Just a bit too long. And the decision of the referee, no, it's not too long, it's in, it's an ace. And that's the 25th point for the Netherlands. 2-sets-all. Are you ready for another tiebreak? Yes, we are.
Of the day. So obviously we are. Of course we are. A new toss before this 5th set, and Uldi Sektermanis chose to serve.
Yeah, serve, they stay like this.
A tense set today for both teams.
Well, that's a lot. And imagine tonight. So that's something we can also talk about. And because people are watching action and they're seeing sitting volleyball, they don't know what is going on after. And we know that in sitting volleyball, it's maybe even more than in regular volleyball. What you know, how much time at the physio they have to spend after, how much work this is for the physio team to get them fit again tomorrow morning. Because I don't know what time they play, but yeah, Latvia is playing 9 a.m. again.
Yeah.
And they will come out of 10 sets today with only 7 players and only basically 6 playing, because we saw Maxis, Carlis, Grandbergs a bit earlier, but for a couple of points.
I'm not quite sure they have a physio with
Oh,
them.
I'm not sure either, but
even to recover or just to take care of themselves.
yeah, to take care of,
It will be very
even if they do it on their own
difficult
physio
because
to be fit tomorrow, because these are very long
obviously
days.
more issues with your prosthesis and so on.
Yeah, that's crazy. And Latvia, remember, they played their first game in the afternoon at 2 p.m. That's 10 sets in the same afternoon. I mean, we're quite evening now, but still,
Hope for
that's a
them
lot.
they sleep quite well this morning because it
hopefully.
was their last occasion of the weekend.
I don't even know. I didn't check what time they arrived here in France. Probably in Paris, then transferred to Normandy. I don't know. But yeah, for sure, this is a long day. And we said the final ranking will be important. Maybe the games of Sunday will be deciding who will finish first. And of course, dealing with fatigue and dealing with physical issues will be a topic, if not today, tomorrow and on Sunday for all teams.
Net fault on the first point for Grumeidovs and Latvia. Great serve, but great pass as well by Van Damme. Van Damme again on the dig. But nothing to do on this attack.
And the best start in this tiebreak is for Latvia. 2 points low. Oh, Grimaidovs with an easy ace between Van Damme and Koning. He just served so quick after the whistle. Not even sure Netherlands were watching the action. 3-0. And that's another one. 4-0. Timeout. Alfred Onk.
And Grimaidovs found his serve back at the best moment.
And you can see Hungary warming up for the second time of the day. And of course, for them, it will be an important game because they want to secure a second victory today. We see Domina Janos Perez, the captain. And basically Serbia and Hungary are warming up in the same area, close to each other. That's the funniest maybe in this warm-up area right now. Nobody uses the court, but they're just waiting to be here.
On the other side, you have no view on the main court.
4-0 for Latvia.
And they want to attend the end of this game.
Touched by the block. Point for Latvia, no doubt. This one is for Andres Filipovics.
And the block is out.
Oh, net fault whistle against Latvia. Oh, was there some counter block attempt with net fault? Anyway, 5-1, Tom Portman to serve. Remailov for the set. In between, Ward Gettel's arms not solid enough when blocking. And this turns to be another 5 points lead for Latvia, 6-1.
The ball touched the ground despite the effort of Reza Nazarizadeh.
Yeah, the first contact on this reception was not clean enough from Pavlovs. And Netherlands fighting. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The full entire wall behind the venue is falling on the warm-up court. All flags are on the floor. We were missing something in that venue, and there it is. So we are missing 2 flags. Oh, wow.
So the Latvia flag is back.
I don't know what we will have more in this game, but I mean, we need to ask for some helmets to protect our head, Ellen. We need some. This is unreal now. It is unreal. Well, nothing disturbs the Netherlands. Well, probably we will try to put the Italian flag back in place as well. I know they're not in the venue, but still, this is a flag. Yeah, someone will put it back in place, but that's crazy. Literally, almost the fake wall behind the court fell apart.
Meanwhile, Latvia called a timeout as the Dutch are back.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, like this, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Bit straight. Yes, of course. This doesn't look that bad. We definitely had everything in that game. Everything. We're missing some kind of record now in the tiebreak. I asked you for the 79-77. If we get some kind of record now, this will be a game that we will never ever forget. Net fault against Ward Guttels. And both teams will now change side. 8-5 for Latvia. Well, of course, if you are connected with us and if you like sitting volleyball, we have some more action for you. Just after that game, you know, Serbia and Hungary are warming up. And it is an important game for the final standing. If you're just joining, the first team of this Silver Nations League will get a ticket for next year's Golden Nations League. And the team finishing sixth will unluckily play in the Bronze Nations League in 2026. And no one wants this place. Everyone wants at least to stay in that division. What cutouts. But Berkis was waiting on the other side of the net. That would be crazy for the ranking. If Latvia would won that game, we would have 5 teams with 1 victory before the last game. Oh, misunderstanding, miscommunication. And this point is again for the Netherlands. Free ball, Netherlands. Villagran finding the block out on Viv Carrix. Oh, what a dig. Directly on the Latvian side. Tip in the middle. It's still going.
It's no longer as a new net fault is whistled by Zvezdan Alexis Kapel. 10 for Latvia, 7 for Netherlands.
Villagran with the chip in the middle of the Latvian fire camp, but great dig. This time a powerful one. Net touch by Pavlovs. How crazy. The Netherlands are back. 2-point deficit. Too much power in that serve from Mark Koning. And here we are with Berkis now. Oh, Villagran completely missing his spike and then missing his ball contact. Not able to self-cover himself. $12 for Latvia, 8 for the Netherlands. And that's an ace for Berkis. 13-8. Latvia only 2 points away to win this game. And timeout called by Alfred Onk. What can be the solution for the Netherlands at this point of the game? Well, basically, coming back to the basic we are mentioning since this morning, a first good contact, good reception, and then trying to create something. I mean, the Dutch players are the first one back on court. And here are the 6 warriors from Latvia.
And Gurmailov's gonna take place in front of Reza Nazarizadeh, the best spiker for the Dutch team.
Tough reception and ace for Latvia. And that's the 14th point. Match point, Latvia. Van Dam for the reception. Nazarizadeh strong in the block. Point Netherlands. Gurmailov finds the block out. 15-9, that's a 3-2 victory for Latvia. Congrats, guys, for a great show. Congrats for a great game, a long game as well. And here we are at the standings. 5 teams with 1 victory. We have one more game to go. It's Serbia against Hungary in a few minutes.